Hello, my outstanding scholars. You're welcome to another interesting ICT class. Our topic today is debugging in maze. Debugging is an essential element of programming, and this is a plugged activity on the Code Studio. In this lesson, you will encounter puzzles that have been solved incorrectly, and you will be meant to go through every step of the puzzle to find out the errors and debug. Now, when there is an error in a program, we say there is a bug. When the program does not work correctly, then something needs to be fixed. A bug is a part of a program that does not work correctly. We say there is an error, a flaw, or a mistake in the program. The program has to be followed from the very first step to find the bug and then fix it. When you aren't feeling too well, you go to the hospital to see what the problem is, and the doctor checks you and tries to fix it up. The same applies while you are running the program and you encounter an error or the program is not working well. Then there is a bug and you have to find and fix it. Debugging is a process of finding and fixing the error, but first you must recognize or you must be able to identify that there is an error in the program. Something needs to be fixed. So the process of finding and then fixing the error is referred to as debugging. Now, there are several errors that can be encountered in a program. Some of the errors we can encounter in a program while running the program include incorrect loops. The loops might be incorrect. Number two, we have missing blocks. There could be missing blocks and you need to find out and get the blocks from the toolbox area and fix in the blocks. There could be extra blocks and there could be blocks that are out of order. All these are errors that can be encountered in a program. So, in the process of finding and fixing these errors, we do not have to be discouraged. When a programmer or a scientist encounters an error, such person gets discouraged most time, but you in this program must learn to be persistent. Persistence simply means never giving up. You must be encouraged to find and fix the errors in a program. Now let's watch an overview of the lesson before heading over to the Code Studio.
All computer scientists, no matter how experienced they are, run into errors that they need to fix. This is where debugging comes in. Debugging is just a word that means finding and fixing errors in a program, and the first step towards fixing errors is to find them. Most puzzles have a step button below the play space that you can use to hunt for problems. If your program doesn't work, press the step button and see what happens. Does the character take action in the right way? If everything looks good with the first block of code, press the step button again. How does everything look? Is it still running right? Keep going through your code line by line until you find the first place where things go wrong. What happened? What was supposed to happen? What does that tell you? In this puzzle, I get to the last line of code and don't reach the goal. What happened? I got to the end of my code without solving the puzzle. What was supposed to happen? I need to go forward one more step. What does that tell me? It tells me I need to drag out one more of these blocks and attach it to the end before I click Run. Ta-da! That's how you debug a program.
Now this is puzzle 2 on debugging a maze. We are going to be helping Scratch get to the acorn using our blocks of code. First of all, looking at the code, let's click on Run to see what happens. Okay, you can see Scratch couldn't get to the acorn. So the code or the blocks of code isn't right. We are going to fix the error in this program. Now, studying the play area, we need to add more. Scratch need to move forward one more time to get to the acorn. So we need to add a move forward block. Then we'll click on beautiful. Nice one. So Scratch has got into the acorn just because we added one more move forward block. That was the error that needed to be fixed. Now let's check out puzzle 3. We are going to use our debugging skills to get Scratch to the acorn. Firstly, you need to study the play area and see how Scratch need to move to get to the acorn. Then you fix your block of code. Okay. There's an error. Now you can see Scratch couldn't get to the acorn. Now we have to fix the error in this program by adding more block. Sometimes you need to take away certain blocks and add the one that needs to be added. Okay, as you can see, if you just follow me closely. Okay, now I needed to pick some of the blocks needed from the toolbox area and stack to the other blocks. Then I run. Ta-da! Scratch has succeeded in getting to the acorn. Now this is how you debug errors in a program. Complete the puzzles on the Code Studio. I'll see you in my next lesson. Bye.